Hello everyone, it's me, and I cannot believe it, but there are now over 2,500 of you following me on Tumblr, which is just insane to me. So I thought I would do a fun little video to celebrate, and I had this idea for a while, and now that my Sanders Sides merch tanks are in, I can actually execute it. So I am going to show you guys how I do my makeup, but I am going to tell it to you via the sides. So I hope you enjoy this. I've never done anything like this before, so we'll see how it goes. Greetings! It is I, Creativity, and I am going to show you how this lovely lady makes herself look gorgeous every single day. And by every single day, she means whenever she feels like going through the extra effort to actually conform to societal beauty standards, which isn't every single day.
Caring about what society thinks that often is exhausting.
So without further ado, let's get started. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you have everything you need to get started. Make sure you have all of your makeup products, any makeup wipes that you need, and you're going to want to pull your hair back so that you don't get any of the makeup products in your hair. Once you have your hair in a ponytail, it's probably a good idea to put what's left in a headband so that you don't have any stray hairs falling into your face. Once that's in place, you're ready to begin. Now, I'm probably going to get some of this wrong, so if that bothers you, you can give me tips and suggestions in the comments down below. Yeah, that. So the first thing I do when putting on my makeup is make sure that I just hide all of the awfulness. So I take some liquid foundation and the lightest shade that they have, because I never go outside, and I take it and stick it on this beauty blender here and just cover everything. Cover all the mistakes. Cover all the times we didn't wash our face, even though we said we were going to get better about doing that this summer. Make sure you get it on your neck as well, because it looks stupid if it's not on your neck. Cover everything up. We need more. Erase the mistakes. Make it look like you're supposed to be this pale and are not a blotchy mess. Get some on your mouth, because it's not exempt from being terrible. The mouth is the source of 90% of all of our bad decisions, really. All happen at the mouth. That time you said something to your friend, or when you ate something you shouldn't have. It's all because of the mouth. It can be blamed for all of our problems. So, once you have a nice coat of that on, and you look almost exactly the same as you did before, because beauty products are a lie, take some concealer and cover up the fact that we do not sleep. There is no such thing as too much concealer. Just cover everything. Basically what we're doing is just creating a second layer of foundation on top of the foundation. Maybe you're supposed to put it on under the foundation, but I tried that and it didn't look like it did anything. And, you know, this doesn't either, but it does more so than underneath. So I'm gonna do it this way, because screw it. And we're just blending everything in. When we get to the eyes, this is the part where I am probably doing it wrong some more, but I just cover the whole eye with the concealer, partly because my eyelids are a disaster, and partly because I don't own a primer. So I'm priming my eyelids for the inevitable covering of eyeshadow from Creativity that is going to be applied. And finally, as if we didn't have enough skin-colored stuff already on our skin, we're gonna take a brush and some of this and just slap that on there, because I've seen other people do this and they say it does something, and I don't know enough about makeup to dispute them on that fact, so I just do it because I'm a slave to the machine who just does whatever society tells her to do, except for when she doesn't, because society is stupid and doesn't know what it's talking about. If you're feeling extra fun, you can take a little bit of blush and put that on your cheeks. Just smile and brush it on where the smile goes, so that it looks like you're smiling all the time. Because why wouldn't you smile all the time? Life is just that awesome. So the next thing to do is eyeshadow, and as Anxiety so eloquently said, I do not have any primer for my eyes. So I prime first with concealer, and then I take a nude shade. I usually use this one, and I just pat that into the eyeshadow and blend it all over my entire lid, from the inside onto the lid and the crease under the eyebrow. Just blend that everywhere so that the eyeshadow is easier to blend over the top of the eyeshadow that's already in place and ingrained in your concealer. I'm aware that this is not the most effective method, but it is cheap because I do not have to spend extra money on a primer. I can just use the products that I already have in this Walmart brand nude palette and my concealer to make sure that the shadow blends better. So if you are, like me, cheap, or as I like to say, cost-effective, then this is definitely a method that you can use. And once your eyes are primed, you're ready to put on the more interesting colors. Now, the next part is what I think is the most fun, is the eyeshadow. And I think it's really fun because you get to choose from all those different colors and blend them around and just kind of use your skin as its own canvas. And I have so many colors to choose from, you guys. I have 2 whole palettes, right? So you've got your everyday palette, and then you've got your glam palette. And today we're going to use the glam palette because I am a glamorous person. So I like to start with a little bit of this color right here. And I get my eyeshadow mirror here and pat that on. It doesn't show up a lot at first because it's still a very neutral pink. But don't worry, we're going to switch that up a little bit when we add some of the more exciting colors later. Blend that all over. Alright. Once you have that nice base on, then I like to take a darker color here that has some sparkles in it, and then using the same brush, just go over and put a little in the corners, kind of like a smoky eye, but not a full smoky eye because my makeup skills aren't good enough for a real smoky eye. Now, I like to use the same brush for this part as I did for the base coat because it's pretty much the only brush I know how to use, because logic says that we don't need to spend all of our money on extra makeup products when we have all of the makeup products that we need for day-to-day use. And you know what? Honestly, I agree. You know, she's right, because why spend all of your extra money on makeup products when you could spend all of your extra money on, you know, art supplies or food, you know, those things. Definitely more important, although this is still pretty important. So, make sure you get those nice and even. You want it to look kind of the same, but you know, not exactly the same, you know? No judging. If you don't want your makeup to match, then your makeup doesn't have to match. It's your face, your canvas. Paint whatever you want on it. Now, once you have that on, you're gonna take a nice fluffy brush and blend it all together. And when I do that, I like to take a little bit of this lighter pinkish skin tone type color here and use that with the blending to kind of just rub it all together and kind of lighten it up a little bit, so if we went a little bit too dramatic by mistake, we can fix that and just kind of make the whole thing look more even and intentional. Because again, our motto here is fake it until you make it. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and all other configurations of being, I fake it a lot. Now, once you have all that done, then you want to make yourself look a little more alert and ready for the day. So you're going to take this nice white shade here and put that in the corners of your eye and just kind of all around this area here. And then you're going to put it under your eyebrow a little bit and do the same on the other side. Just fill all that in so that you look bright and excited to face the day and its challenges, because the day may bring challenges, but you'll be ready to face them. And you know, makeup or no makeup, that is going to be how you attack every single day. And when you do, you're going to feel fantastic. So after you get that on there, blend that in some more. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Lovely, lovely. And then, just for good measure, use our fluffy brush, get it in the white a little bit, and just put that under the eyes. Because, again, like anxiety said, we want to hide the fact that we don't sleep very much. With that, the eyeshadow is done. And by done, she means as good as it's going to get. Which then means we only have 2 steps left. Lashes and lips. And before you ask, no, we cannot contour, and no, we cannot do eyeliner, so we won't even be trying, because what's the point of trying if you're just going to make yourself look like an idiot? And on that cheery note, we're going to do our mascara now. So, there are a couple of ways you can do this. You can either take your mascara wand, open your eyes wide, and just brush up like this. Or you can do what I like to do and just hold the wand close to your face and then just blink like you're giving the wand butterfly kisses. To get the bottom lashes, you just kind of go up next to them and give them a little tickle. And just look what a difference a little bit of mascara can make to your eyes. Now, I like to hold the wand in my left hand when I'm doing my left eye because the shape of my wand makes the outer lashes bigger than the inside lashes. So that's especially when I use the butterfly kisses method. There we go. And we're done. The final step to do is lipstick. And you have a variety of options when it comes to colors of lipstick and types of lipstick, or lip gloss or lip stain. You have matte finish, you have glossy finish, you have so many choices. And I usually choose my lip color based on what I'm wearing, what color I put on my eyes for the day, which if we're being honest is usually pink. So, because this is for a video and because it's for a celebration, I'm going to go ahead and use this shimmery purple color. Because, as creativity would say, it is fun. So what this stuff is a lip stain where you put this coat on first. Once the color is applied, you let it dry for a little while. Usually I put the color on and let it dry while I'm doing my mascara, but Morality really wanted to show you that part because it's cute. So now we just have to sit here and let our lips dry for a moment before applying the clear top coat. Once you've given it plenty of time to dry, you can go ahead and apply the clear top coat. And what's great about this product is that once the top coat is applied, you can just leave the bottom coat on all day without having to reapply it, and you can just reapply the top coat as needed, such as, you know, after a long day and you just want to freshen it up a little bit, or after eating. What? And with that, you are done. The only step left is to dramatically let your hair loose and show the world how amazing you are.
Finally, this is over with.
Please keep in mind that none of this was intended to be actual makeup advice. It was just our way of showing you how we do our makeup through some dramatization. Don't take anything that was said by any of the characters in this video to heart, particularly all of those self-deprecating comments made by Anxiety. You are amazing and perfect just the way you are, with or without makeup. Hope you all had fun. I certainly did. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Leave a like, all those YouTubey sorts of things, because who knows, if you guys like what you saw, maybe I'll do more of stuff like this. I don't really know. It's not really my typical sort of content, but hey, it was fun to make, so that's all that matters, right?
See you later.
Okay, thank you for watching whatever that was. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys again for 2,500 followers. That's an insane amount of people. Like, I can't wrap my head around the fact that that many of you want to follow my blog for some reason. So thank you guys, it means a lot. Love you all. See you later. Bye.